If you're a fan of MrBeast, you might want to sit down for this one today. We're going to explore the dark side of MrBeast's success and the surprising truth behind his rise to fame. You may have seen him giving away thousands of dollars to strangers on the street or breaking world records, but there's more to MrBeast than meets the eye. In fact, there's a whole other side to his success that many people aren't aware of. We'll take a closer look at some of the controversies surrounding MrBeast, including his past mistakes, questionable business practices, and more. It's not all sunshine and rainbows when it comes to his career, and there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you might not know about. But before we dive into the darker side of MrBeast, let's take a moment to appreciate his success. With over 120 million subscribers on YouTube, he's one of the biggest stars on the platform. His content has inspired millions of people around the world, and his philanthropic efforts have helped countless others. So what's the story behind MrBeast's success? How did he go from a small-time YouTuber to one of the biggest names on the platform, and what are some of the controversies that have surrounded his rise to fame? In the next few minutes, we'll answer all of these questions and more, so buckle up and get ready to explore the dark side of MrBeast's success. Let's start with MrBeast's past mistakes. Early on in his career, he used racial slurs and insensitive jokes in his videos. Chris, I was thinking about robbing a store. You can't do that, you'll get shot. Jimmy, I'm white. Oh yeah. This behavior rightfully drew criticism from many people in the YouTube community. To his credit, MrBeast has since apologized for his past mistakes and has worked to make amends. In a video from 2019, he addressed his use of racial slurs, saying that it was the stupidest thing he's ever done. Despite his apologies, some people continue to hold his past mistakes against him. However, it's important to remember that MrBeast was young and inexperienced when he made those mistakes, and he has since grown and matured as a content creator. At the same time, MrBeast's past mistakes are part of a larger conversation about accountability and growth on YouTube. It's important for creators to take responsibility for their actions and strive to be better, both for themselves and for their audiences. In the end, it's up to each viewer to decide whether they believe MrBeast has truly learned from his mistakes and grown as a creator, but it's clear that he is committed to being a positive force in the YouTube community and making a difference in people's lives through his philanthropic efforts. If you thought that MrBeast's past mistakes were the only controversy he's been embroiled in, think again. Over the years, the popular YouTuber has faced criticism for his questionable business practices, leaving many wondering if his success has come at the expense of his fans. One of the main criticisms leveled against MrBeast is that he exploits his fans for personal gain. Some have accused him of using their personal information for marketing purposes, while others have pointed out that he often encourages his fans to participate in dangerous stunts or challenges in order to gain views and likes. These practices have understandably caused concern among some of MrBeast's fans, who worry that they may be putting themselves at risk for the sake of entertainment. And while MrBeast has addressed these concerns in the past, some critics argue that he hasn't done enough to truly protect his fans. But it's not just MrBeast's fans who have been impacted by his business practices. Some have also accused him of exploiting other YouTubers for personal gain, using their content without proper credit or compensation. These Controversies have led many to question the ethics and transparency of the influencer industry as a whole as more and more creators gain massive followings and lucrative brand deals. It's becoming increasingly important to hold them accountable for their actions and ensure that they're using their platforms responsibly. So while Mr. Beast's business practices may be questionable, they also provide an opportunity to have a larger conversation about ethics and accountability in the influencer